Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays. Not the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're gonna play as the Marine. No, you know what? We're gonna play as the Hunter. I bricked it up so hard as the Hunter semi-recently. We should play as the Hunter. I've actually done well with this character in the past, believe it or not, and you may indeed not. Pre this series. Crossbow starting item, I mean, you also have the sidearm, but the crossbow starting item has been really kind to me, assuming you can get, at least on these early floors, like one ammo drop. It tends to be okay, because you kill enemies so quickly, they don't really have a chance to kind of, you know, go crazy on you. The reload time, oh, that was a horrible dodge. The reload time is admittedly pretty annoying, but if you ignore that, and you actually just never miss, then it's pretty awesome. This room seems scary. It was shaped like a monster's head. No? Nothing wrong with this one? It surprised me. Poison bullets is what I'm assuming that's gonna be. Irradiated lead. Lots of HP. I would really rather not buy it. I think that's, you know, that's where you start going on a dark path there when you're buying your own HP. You're supposed to be getting that for free, you know? It's like taking out a loan to yourself so you can get interest, or I don't know. Now, meat bun is HP regen. So I'm actually just gonna use that right now. And it's used forever. Okay, so we should not use that like that in the future. We also just picked up a red box. Super meat gun. That is not red box. This is a Super Meat Boy reference. Alright, that's pretty cool. We'll try to fire this a little bit. It's got 300 ammo. That is more than our crossbow. What would a Super Meat Boy gun do? Oh, it shoots saws. Yo! It's Nick's favorite weapon ever in history, even though I don't know if he's actually seen it yet. This seems incredible. Not necessarily that much damage, but the fact that it pierces enemies would make it amazing for crowd control. And honestly, we're not using that much ammo room to room. Reloads really quickly, too. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this as my primary weapon, and I think it is good enough to start to think about maybe buying ammo drops on every single floor to make it happen here, like just to keep it in the money. But it seems so good right now. Admittedly, lower damage output, but its ability to kill enemies. Oh, that was, I don't know why I thought that. Wait a minute, meat did give us one permanent HP upgrade. Disregard. I thought it just healed us a little bit. This is not the case. I mean, we are low on HP as a result of my own idiocy, but still. Maybe now actually we're in a pretty powerful situation. Maybe we will consider buying some HP from the shop to keep this run going, because honestly, it's pretty sweet right now. I can't believe that ghost was transparent when I shot it. They didn't talk about this in the series of films named after busting of ghosts, called Busting of Ghosts. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. 40, okay. Game's scrambling my brain. We have another item room available up here. We have no key for it. That's disappointing. We will at least find it, and hopefully it's not timed. It's not timed. We're not going to shoot it right now. Teleporters are kind of far away. You know what? Let's check the shop for a key first. No keys. Irradiated lead is 65, so I mean, I would love to get that. If the principal problem with the super meat gun right now is that it doesn't do that much damage, having a little bit of extra damage over time might make a difference. That's meaningful for some enemy types, at least. Of course, every bullet can hit 2 or 3 times, and the more enemies that are on the room, the more value you get out of it. But anything that takes it even a level above that is good in my eyes. And it's actually pretty ammo efficient as well. Well, it looks like we're not going to get any poison bullets on this floor. So I think we come back here. We'll take out our rusty sidearm and we'll shoot the shit out of this thing. And we got junk. That's okay. I pick it up. Maybe it impacts the... maybe it impacts, like, the RNG in the game to some extent. We got Bullet King again. I want to send as many bullets as I can, like, straight out so they bounce and hit him again. If I can get them to bounce off the wall at, like, the perfect angle here, This should be great for us. And we're actually, I think we're getting a lot of value out of each one of those bullets, man. I would love to flawless him. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I think we may have the right kind of permutation of weapons to make it conceivable here. I think that was a really, really important blank usage there. Holy crap. This gun just tore him up. That was beautiful. So we did get the flawless. We also got armor. So there's our HP. We also got table tech stun, which we've had before, which is ridiculously strong. And you know what? We may go for our crossbow here temporarily, just to preserve some ammo and super meat gun. This is a very, very solid run right now with 5 HP, nearly full health. We didn't buy anything on our last floor, so we're basically rolling in capital right now. Another blank as well. Unfortunately, we don't really need that blank, but fortunately we have it. So here's the value of the table tech stun. Basically no risk at all in that room. Yeah, this is like a what a time to be alive sort of moment right now. I'm not sure if it's the most powerful run we've ever had, or I should say, I'm pretty confident we've had more powerful guns than this. But I don't know if we've ever had a more powerful, like, combination of items than we have right now. Fuck this guy. The table tech stun, it's working, man. It worked. Didn't realize there was one more left. Okay, we do have our shop, and we already have like 75, so, I mean, maybe we buy a primed primer on this one. We've had knife shield before. Ammo might end up being super valuable for us, but I kind of want to see what this primed primer is all about, and it's so expensive that it hasn't really been an easy item to get. Oh, that's bullshit. I thought for sure I had dodged out of the way of that one. So on tough rooms, I want to make sure I am still at least endeavoring to use the super meat gun. Trying to get to 110 credits. Oh, there's a necromancer somewhere here. This would be a good room to use the super meat gun on. Remember, we can always buy ammo. If we don't buy primed primer, we can just get the ammo instead. You tell me that grenade was not killed by all of this? Did get half a heart out of it, so I don't feel bad about my performance there. I missed the crossbow? Or I missed the explosive barrel after taking it upon myself to put it in the most beautiful position ever? Ah, big miss there. And there. And there. Not there, though. Get out of here, Super Mario Brothers wizards. I don't like this guy. Super meat gun does well against that guy. Okay. Well, I guess the good news is Rusty Sidearm is, like, still pretty appropriate for us if we need to use it. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Important moments. Good job. Single grenade does not bother me. Might be more tables over here, but you should be dead in 2 hits anyway. 108, 113. You know what? Let's go back and buy primed primer. Shows up all the time. I got no idea what it does. Or prime primer. That one's just firing off the shelves. Bullet component. The primer of one of the first gun dead to ever walk the Gungeon still trembles with the energies released when the bullet struck. I'm assuming then this makes... It's just like a damage upgrade? If it is, it better be a good one, because it's expensive. I don't know if that gave us a damage upgrade. I don't know. We'll find out. That's part of the learning experience here. Or is it whenever I use a blank, it makes blanks better or something, because it seemed to make a nice little bell ringing sound there. Okay, get some more armor. That's great. We're about to come across an item. We're not going to have the ability to open it. And I'm honestly not sure if our shop even has keys. So we're going to ignore that chest for now. And even beyond buying keys, I think rather than take a chance... Oh, that was bad. Rather than take a chance on an item that might be shitty, We're better off spending a little bit of a comparable amount of money, probably, and then buying ammo for the super meat gun instead. We're gonna have to... I was gonna say we're gonna have to dodge, and wasn't wrong about that. Still, HP is so good right now. We're almost back in rusty sidearm territory, unfortunately. 2 hits, knock him into the spikes. Nah, he moved forward. He was dead in 2 hits anyway, but... Oh, just hit the barrel instead. This will be item number 2, which we can't access right now. Okay. It's got to be like... Well, it doesn't have to be straight up there. Let's go back here. Do you have a key for sale? Or is it just ammo? It's just ammo. Ammo's 36. You know what? I think we go back with rusty sidearm for a minute here. As much as I would prefer to not have to use this as my go-to, I don't think we really have much of a choice here. What is this? The Muncher doesn't want that gun. I'm gonna give you my crossbow. There are 2 empty slots in the Muncher. Oh, walk away slowly. I wanna put 2 guns in the gun Muncher to make something good, but I really do not want to give up super meat gun right now. I really don't want to give up the crossbow, and it seems like it won't take my starting weapon. So I think that we'll wait to see if we can get something from our chest, and then we'll make a decision accordingly. This room shouldn't be too bad. I kind of don't want to rock the boat too much, because I think it's going real well right now. It's not inconceivable that we flawless our next boss. I wouldn't say it's likely, but certainly not inconceivable. Would like to kill the necromancer here. Where did he go? Did we knock him in? We might have knocked him in by accident. Good. These enemies are no joke. Just keep yourself on the outskirts here. Enough money? What is this? Oh, dog found some more HP. Thanks, dog. You're the real dog, the bounty hunter, hunting for those bounties. Well, we're not getting a key. So here's what I think we do. I think we fight this boss with what's left of our super meat gun. Alright, it's gonna be the gorgon. We're doing what gorgonites do best. We're swimming. Don't ever laugh at me. Oh! This is gonna be a much harder sell for super meat gun, I think. Because we're not gonna be able to get that... Oh, Jesus. At least on the regular, we're not gonna be able to get that sweet, like, 180-degree angle style bullshit we had going earlier. We're definitely not flawlessing this, clearly. We've used... Oh, you know what? We're still getting our dope 180-degree shot we've got going on here. Why am I not shooting? That was confusing to me. Don't die. Do not die! If that was not clear based on the way I said don't, I mean it in the sense that the Pussycat Girl said, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? As in, do not. Okay, I'm gonna go rusty sidearm here. We're out of blanks. And that poison means I should not be standing here. Yo, though. Where is the Gorgonite? Probably the greatest dodge I've ever made in Gungeon history, followed up with just complete shittiness. See, this is okay. This shot has nothing going on that I can't deal with. Same there. Freaking Medusi is so annoying. Oh my god, we're one hit away from death. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Dude, we're so close. Oh my lord, we lived. HP. There's a little HP. There's also a key. Oh my god, we can open a chest. And we have enough money to go to our shop. So we got the grenade launcher. That seems real good. We're gonna exit. We're gonna go get our HP. Oh my god, please tell me a rat did not steal this. Lovely. Lovely. I can't believe we've come back. Somewhat, at least. Then we're gonna teleport back here. And we're gonna open one of those big chests. And then we're gonna put 2 guns in the gun muncher. What 2 guns are we gonna put in the gun muncher? I honestly have no idea right now. And then after we'll buy ammo, probably for this super meat gun. What is this? Oh, it's a backpack of some sort. Backpack. Carry 1 more item or something? Yep. Grants another active item. That's not very useful for us, but it's not bad. Alright, we're gonna go to the gun muncher. I think I'm going to put the crossbow in here and the grenade launcher. Yes, feed the crossbow to the gun muncher. The muncher still has room for more. Then put the grenade launcher in here. It might be amazing, but I really want to try this. Now, is this a crossbow that shoots grenades? No, you've given me the MAC-10, which is actually pretty sweet. We've had that before. So 2 guns for 1 gun. Was it good? Yeah, I think it's good because we honestly kind of desperately needed another primary weapon. So I think the MAC-10, we've used it as a primary before. It's actually completely understandable and justifiable in that role. Very happy we at least lived here. It was looking like that was going to be a complete catastrophe, but we're going down to the next floor. I really do feel like Super Meat Gun is boss killing potential. But we are going to have to get our HP higher on this floor. Easier said than done, honestly. Now, the problem with the MAC-10 is that it has a wide spread, and it chews through ammo pretty quickly, but it does also have quite a lot of it, so there's a benefit there. Probably shouldn't have stood there, but we got lucky to not take 2 hits, just the 1. Alright, Corgi, man. This is where your role... Oh my god. I dispute that I was touching it there, but this is where the Corgi, it's time to shine is apparent. Dig up some red hearts for me. Nothing. Okay, next time. You know, no rush, but we are fairly close to, you know, the end of our lives. This is an enemy I don't recall seeing ever before. Oh good, it shoots out skulls that chase us down, too. If we have to, we can use Super Meat Gun as a room clearer. I would prefer to avoid this indignity, but you will notice that the MAC-10 is chewing through ammo pretty quickly. In the end, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, that's more ammo for this. I kind of wish we'd stuck with the crossbow, but, I mean, we didn't really know how this was gonna work out, so it's not like I had too much control over it. Okay, Super Meat Gun. Wow. The piercing shots there have done me a great service, I think. Good stuff. We're getting back into it here. I totally forgot we had table tech stun. Remind me again, can I clear this? I think I probably can. If I couldn't, that would be like a really dick move when it comes to room design. Nice. And a half heart. And some ammo. Well, we'll leave that ammo for now. It's possible it may get consumed. I would certainly rather it didn't. But we'll want to use that ammo if possible. Alright, we're coming in this one. That isn't really the phrasing you're supposed to use there. We're coming at this one hard. Maybe that's the phrasing I'm looking for. A Shrine to Shelton. Ammo Elemental. We're going to walk away for now. But it is conceivable that this will be good for us in the future if we need extra ammo. Can't do anything with that right now. Right now, we actually are in kind of an enviable situation in that we have a lot of ammo for all of our guns. I mean, one of them's unlimited. MAC-10's doing okay. And I honestly, like, Table Tech Stun, oh my lord. Table Tech Stun is disgustingly good. More ammo, holy crap. You know what, I think we can afford to take one ammo drop then, even though it's a little bit subpar. Kind of hedge our bets, you know, we got a high stakes gamble going on the other side of this floor with that other ammo drop. Oh, I've clicked off the screen. I have to run Gungeon in kind of, not a weird resolution, but in order to get it on my one monitor, I have to put it in windowed mode at 1080p, which is not the ideal way to be running a game like this. Like, borderless and full screen just do not find it for whatever reason on my other monitor, on my left monitor, which is strange. Not a damning criticism, just an explanation for why I have to sometimes click off the screen. Ooh. Honestly, Mac 10's doing the work. I'm now not thrilled with our existing amount of HP, but it's not as bad as it was a little while ago. We just got a little bit more back as well. I could really use some keys, but honestly, with 55 bullets, we might be able to not have to worry about that so much. So this is a super meat gun worthy situation, I think. And honestly, it uses as much ammo as it uses. Okay, we got it done. Why don't we just simplify it and clear the room, relatively speaking, like that. We got a cell key, which means we might be about to unlock another NPC. Great, 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 great. Okay. Pick this up, roll over here, get a cell key, 69 bullets, that's perfect. Piecing together quite an interesting run here. Oh my lord, that was close. Desperate times. These guys don't seem so bad, but I guess you just want to make sure you kill them soon after they transform or immolate. It should be an item room right here. Again, we're not going to have a key, but maybe this will actually be the cell. It is not. This is the cell. You can tell by the icon. It's somebody from a non-proprietary video game franchise.
Thanks for rescuing me. I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever.
Maybe I'll see you around. Now, back to my quest. No idea, but I imagine we'll learn more when we go back to the breach. Okay, this is a dead end. I have a bad habit of not going to my shop rooms. Like, I find the shop and then I'm like, no, let's go in a different direction. You know what? Let's not go in a different direction because the shop always has a teleporter. 77. I don't think we need another gun. Muscle relaxant is 91. I'm going to buy 2 keys. And the reason I'm going to buy 2 keys is because we have 2 chests available here. I'm going to open both of those. I think 35 bullets to open a chest is not a horrible deal. Probably should not spawn so close to those enemies. Learn your lesson a little bit. Come on, give me a little bit more HP. We found our boss, so now it all becomes about opening these chests. And we are looking for... I mean, I don't really want to pray to the ammo god right now, to be honest with you. But I would love to get a good primary weapon that supplements our Mac 10. Copper ammolets. We had this before, I thought. Blanks have a chance to ignite enemies. Oh, this is like one of the first items we got, although it might not have been copper. I can't remember. We could, if we pray to the ammolets, or pray to the shrine here, I think we get full ammo for all of our guns. But is it worth the increase in difficulty? I don't think so. Now, that's RPG. 40 bullets in that. Maybe that is a more functional boss item if we can actually hit enemies. I would love to see us succeed here, but the 3rd floor boss has historically been a little bit of a tough sell. Gotta admit, RPG is doing surprisingly little damage. Oh god. It did ignite the tank at least, thanks to the copper ammo lit. Yeah, you know what? I think this is still super meat gun territory. Just the ability for it to deal multiple, or to deal damage multiple times is so useful. So far, this is actually going pretty well. I should have used a blank there. The problem is, in my head, I said, should I use a blank? And what you actually have to do in that situation is just fucking use a blank. You don't have time to ask. Oh, you're coming this way. A little bit of a waste on my part. Just live. Just live. What? The blank blew... Oh, clicked off the screen. The blank blew up the bullet in my face. I'm gonna be quiet for a moment as I try to survive. Anytime we can hit, I'm gonna take the shot and not worry about the bounce. Because as far as I'm concerned, the bounce is basically just a passive damage dealer. Sometimes it's gonna do damage without me even noticing. So we did live. We got actually a buttload of hegemony credits here, relatively speaking. We got some armor. We got some HP. We got a toilet seat. What is this? Ring of Giant Strength. Increases thrown weapon damage. That's functionally worth nothing for us. I think, anyway. So, I mean, again, the super meat gun really did quite a number on the enemies here. I feel like probably the MAC-10 is still our choice for primary weapons, but we're learning something. Mostly we're learning that any run on which you have a super meat gun is pretty beautiful. Alright, I don't like this reincarnated bullet here. I've only made it down to this floor for what, like a minute in my previous life? You can kill this guy? Oh, that makes life easier. Okay, lucky me. Well, we used like 100 MAC-10 bullets on this room. So do we go rusty sidearm? Or, oh, first off, MAC-10 needs the bullets. Even more so than super meat gun right now. I was gonna say, do we use the RPG maybe to get some damage done? Like as our primary? And the answer might be that, unfortunately, that's the exactly right call. I hope that I'm mistaken, though. At least we managed to live down here a little longer. And as a result, you know, the longer you live down here, it's incremental progress. You learn something about the game. You learn something about the enemies you're facing. There should be, you know, disproportionately higher rewards. What? That was a spike trap. Probably a pretty clutch blank. Oh, the coffins are tables! The coffins are tables. You gotta go for that stun. Also, apparently some of them have poison. Man, we're bleeding ammo so fast down here. We are living, though. At least for now. Oh, I didn't realize we're actually on our last hit. So, you know... there you go. I was gonna say if there's ever been a time to start working that super meat gun, it's probably now. Great run, though. Probably the best run we've ever had as the Hunter. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Upside a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Learning.